Oh, Lord. That last read took a lot of energy out of me. Child. I know I ain't tripping. Them cards ain't supposed to be attached to here. We got a masculine and toxic patterns. I don't know if somebody tried to do a love spell, some type of powerful extra magic here, schmex magic. But this person done conjured up something that they thought that they can control, but you know, some things that people conjure up just never been human. Never had a soul, no none of that. They just diabolical spirits, okay? I don't know who this is. I don't know why people keep thinking that they have so much power. Like, for one, okay, let's get some shit straight real quick. Okay? Real quick. Ancestors are my highest good. Please protect me from all negative low vibrational energies, including high vibrational demonic entities and energies, any evil eye, hexes, curses, spells, any type of witchcraft, or anything done or sent towards me and any of my chakras. Please bring my chakras to a state of equilibrium, balance, and stability. Please activate them all and allow them to align so that I can give out the best messages as possible to the collective. And please protect my energetic field. Please magnify my protective energetic field at this time from all energies that I may pick up on or that I may read during this particular energetic read, a message that I'm giving out to the collective. I say so mote it be and so it is. I thank y'all. Okay, so prior to this read, my third eye started hurting real bad. All of a sudden, I'm feeling drained. Okay? One, let's get something real straight. I don't know everything. I don't know a lot of things, but I know right from wrong. And and a lot of people need, even if they don't know right from wrong, common sense tells you a lot. Baby, you can be the dumbest motherfucker and not be able to read a book, but common sense will get people with common sense real far along in life. One, if you have balanced out your light and your dark, okay, you will be a balanced enough being to know that you don't need to do any type of sex magic, any type of spells or witchcraft or evil eye towards another person. You wouldn't even have the desire for that. That's one. Two, if you have not balanced out your dark side with your light or vice versa here, and you are a balanced being, you've made it through the dark night of the soul here, that means that you are not powerful enough. People need to hear this. You're not, if you only mastered your dark side here, you're not, that means your light side is either slim to none, and it's not bright enough nor powerful enough to banish what it is that you think that you can conjure up and control. Okay? Somebody need to hear that shit. Three. I don't know if I said two or B. I don't know. But three. If you can't control yourself, how the fuck do you think that you can control in a powerful entity that you try to conjure up, whether it be to destiny swap or siphon somebody's energy or magic or vitality or control another person or do witchcraft on another person against their free will here? That means you have no self-control. And if you have no self-control, how the fuck can you control a powerful entity that you have conjured up? The end. The end. Okay? You know what? It don't take a textbook rocket science to even come to those three conclusions that I just stated here. It takes simple fucking common sense here. Simple common sense. Simple. Simple. It's common sense to me. Shit, I don't know who this is that I'm picking up on, but I'm picking up on a masculine. Baby. A masculine that has bound himself or herself, this would be a woman in masculine energy, bound his or herself to a very powerful entity, a demonic one, a dark one. Now this thing is out of control. This person may be shape shifting, or people that may be noticing around this person that this person is shape shifting, meaning this person is one way 1 minute and another way the next minute. This person is all over the place, okay? They flip flop, flippity motherfucking flop on everybody. Somebody may be having real bad migraines. Somebody could definitely be like snapping at people. That's this entity that's attached to this person that they tried to conjure up here. Somebody really thought that they were a professional. Like, wow. Are you okay? Are you? Let me see. What did it say? Donetta Brown, are you okay? Because you came on my channel asking me if I'm okay. I'm totally okay. You know, I'm one for the theatrics. Okay? Somebody thought that they were a professional conjuring up a dark entity. This could be like an ancient being here. I don't know what this person was trying to do, but this person is scared now. They are scared, sitting in their own little corner in their own little chair, rocking back and forth here, covering their head here, because they could be hearing a lot of voices and stuff here. They could be seeing a lot of apparitions and stuff. And they just won't quit. Yeah, because they had a bright idea to try and bind somebody else to danger, and they being possessed. I cannot make this shit up. This is going to be a heavy life lesson for this person, because this person is going through all type of turmoil, stresses, everything, and they are overloaded. This person's energy could be being drained. But do you see these books? It's actually stacks of paper, but this could be like old spells that somebody went and got from an old library or something that they use. It's like one of them places, you know how you go to one of those neighborhoods and stuff, and they have those real old libraries and with all them different type of ancient books and stuff like that. Somebody definitely could have tried to conjure up some type of Kama Sutra type of entity or something here to do some type of schmeck magic against someone else to help them here. Or this person need help. Yeah, they tried to bind somebody to marry them. They tried to do some type of magic to get somebody to marry them. They're trying to reserve all their energy here. Marriages here. Or somebody could have called themselves like doing some type of ceremony where they tried to marry an entity and then thought that they could. You know, if anybody ever seen True Blood, remember during the time that they went and visited the witch, what's her name? I forget what her name is, but they were in that bookstore with her, okay? She had a metaphysical shop, and she conjured up, and she was like some type of psychic or something like that, or she opened a book and she was able to see that the witch that had cursed vampires, right? And she bound herself to that witch to use the witch's power against the vampires, right? The thing is, when other people started getting hurt, humans, that was against the witch's wishes, right? She only wanted to curse vampires because of what they did to her, you know? And when the witch wanted to disconnect herself or leave or leave the connection or sever the ties with that particular witch, I forget what her name is, but she bound her to her where the witch could not get away, right? Somebody is having some type of turmoil like that. Somebody could have tried to do that here, because there's definitely Venus energy here. The attraction of, pleasure from, and good times. Somebody definitely could have tried to conjure up a very powerful sexual demon here as well, okay? And somebody could be a Pisces here. It says your dreams, your idealization of, be a part of something overwhelming here, okay? And somebody is changing. I'm telling you, somebody is like flippity flop all day long. All day long. Yep, because they bound themselves to Apophis, darkness here. So they could get some type of fair deal or something. I don't know what's going on with it. Yep. Origin and promise. Somebody made a promise to something that is not from this realm. Somebody get this, whatever this entity is, it could be from, it could originate in the darker realms, which means that it never walked this earth as a human vessel, or it never had a soul here. Okay? There are keepers of the deep, of the dark, of the abyss here that never roam this physical plane. Ever. Indulgence. That's not the one I want to use first. I'm using my Theory of Hallucinations, Oracle, Felix Notches. Somebody opened up a portal and they can't close it. They don't know how to close it. Somebody does not know how to close it. Because this is a portal to a realm. See, even if this person is used to opening up portals and calling on certain entities and stuff, not one of this magnitude. Not one, man, I cannot make this up. Hysterics. See all those spirits, all those ghosts and stuff. And if this person has been trying to banish this thing here, this thing is just laughing at them here. Sky roots. There's something definitely going on with somebody's head in the clouds here. Somebody feeling like they're outside of their body when they walk around here. Okay. About some type of secret occult knowledge, a secret cult book, a secret spell book here. Yeah, when I say submerged, somebody feel like that they're in a sunken place. They thought they could climb the ladder or something here. They're trying to climb their way out or get themselves out of the sunken place here. So a portal that they opened up. There's some type of lobby here. This is giving me like, please hold. Please hold. Yep, submerged again. Somebody definitely is feeling like they're in the sunken place. And this person has never experienced this, or they thought that the sunken place was like a myth. They're finding out that the sunken place is a real thing. Oh, sucks to be them. Sucks to be them. Oh yeah, and before we continue, to my ex, please stop following me on my YouTube channels. If I have literally blocked every single other username that you have created on YouTube to follow me on this page and my other page here. The fact of the matter is, at this point, it is harassment. You know, I'm feeling very displeased, displaced here, because you keep following me, keep trying to get in touch with me. Like, whatever you got going on, like, stay away from me. I will call the fucking police on you, just so you know that. And I take screenshots of every single user that you keep creating. Every time you follow me, every time you comment under my stuff, like, literally, you are one of the people who, like, literally, you already know what you did. Stop following me. Like, you're not going to scare me. I'm not going to see your name and think about you. Leave us alone. And if you have any of your little fucking peons and shit following me on my page, or anybody want to troll me, like, bro, I will go to the police on y'all. I will go to the police on y'all. I screenshot and record everything. Leave us alone. Snow Blossom. Because it's just ridiculous at this point. It's just ridiculous. And no, I won't go to the local police. I will call the fucking state police on your ass. And anybody that you call yourself trying to help you troll on any of my pages, I will fucking go to the state police on y'all ass. Find y'all something to do. We have 3 cards. Oh, morning. Dismay. I cannot. and enticement. So somebody is not just bound by this thing or being controlled by this thing. Like this person cannot control their own actions here. Like they cannot. I don't know what this person tried to do. Delirium. So somebody is like, somebody may have went and tried to talk to a therapist here or something. And this person could have tried to call, have this person committed here. The sweet dream. This person feels like that their life is a dream. Like they're walking around. It's like walking. I don't know if anybody know what a waking dream is, right? But this is like okay. Prime example. If anybody seen one of the newest or most recent Freddy Krueger movies or anything like that, remember when they were so fearful of going to sleep that he was going to get them in their dream state that they would not sleep. They would drink coffee, take no-dos, stuff like that, right? And eventually, because they were deprived of sleep, they couldn't stop fighting it, right? So what they would do is in their waking state, they would be dreaming and he would still be able to come through that particular dream portal even when they were awake, right? Because they had been so deprived of sleep, their body started to shut down and they were in a waking dream. Make sense? This could be something what's going on with this person here. Yep, night drifter. I'm telling you. Somebody done conjured up something that they know not of. And so if any type of sage or anything, some of these entities, they laugh at shit like that. And you know why? Yeah, this entity is bullying the shit out of this person. Like this person is like, they all over the place. I don't know. I just wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it. Mourning, conflicts. This is this person's inner conflict. This is like this person's actual spirit or soul trying to fight this thing that it has attached itself to or they have conjured up. And again, this could be a toxic masculine. This is like somebody saying, I'm going to conjure up all the dark toxicity within me to conjure up this thing and do something to somebody, because I don't know if they were trying to make somebody marry them by conjuring up this thing and doing sex magic here. Yeah, trying to make somebody care about them. And they should have hesitated before they did this. Yep, because they was trying to gain something here. Yeah, from a sweetheart. This person could have even try to Rumpelstiltskin with this entity, promising this entity like you know, in the story of Rumpelstiltskin, right? You know, the mother, she wanted a golden spool of thread that never broke and that she could that would last forever, right? And she promised Rumpelstiltskin her firstborn child, or it was the father, it was something like that. Somebody was a sewer and they had the little wheel thing, the little turning wheel kit that you used to sew with and stuff. And they wanted a golden spool of thread that never broke and that would never run out. And they conjured up Rumpelstiltskin and they promised Rumpelstiltskin their firstborn child. And these are people that probably never thought that they would have a child, or that they could do certain things or set certain things in motion to never have children or never reproduce, therefore thinking that they would never have to pay off Rumpelstiltskin, right? Same case scenario here. Same case scenario. Because somebody definitely could have said that they would give up one of their children here to this thing if it gave them whatever it is that they conjured up the thing to do. Ooh, the stupidity. Mourning. telling you what I love. And if somebody promised up, this is even given a scenario where somebody conjured up something. I mean, deep, dark, like powerful, right? Something that just don't. You can't sage or smudge this thing away. You can't abracadabra this thing away. Like you can't. This is something that you even the ancients know not to conjure up this particular thing unless you need the dirtiest of darkest deeds, and you got to be willing to give up something very, very significant and precious. You know what I'm saying? Like some people have conjured up certain entities here, and they have given up their forever eyesight here, and they could be of the third eye, they could be of both eyes here. Somebody has given up something that even ancients know not to conjure up certain particular things, because these things you can't just promise to the motherfucking soul here. It don't want just the soul here. These some of them things, somebody could already have children. Somebody could have promised this thing its next born, but also that this thing with that sweetheart and care energy, it's like this person conjured up this thing and said, if you help me take over or gain the love of collective so I can gain riches and wealth and fame and fortune and clout, I'll give you our first baby, which would be like a half divine being or something like that, right? Nobody have time for that shit. Okay. So y'all can't hear me, right? This could be like something like that with this mourning and then this promise here. This could be a situation like that. They could have asked this thing. They could have promised. I don't know what this is, but they could have. They could have promised that that they were going to unalive somebody here. They could have promised this thing that they were going to unalive somebody. Yep, this thing was not this person's friend. Promise and friendship in the reverse. Loneliness. This person is in a dark place. They are definitely in a sunken place. What's that friendship in the reverse? Saving. Like this person really thought that this thing was his friend. Now this person is in dismay here. Red cloths or tents could be significant. Perseverance here. Dismay. And it just will not stop. Because I'm taking it that this person was not successful. And so this thing has turned on it. And it's like now it's trying to banish it. June 18th could be significant here. It's like this person could be praying or pleading here with this thing to stop, and it just will not stop. It just continuing to control it. It's like somebody not having control of their own limbs, their own body here. Okay? With the inner conflict here. Yep. Now it's trying to get the thing to compromise here. This thing ain't finna compromise. I'm telling you, this thing is controlling somebody. Like a puppy. It's like got strings on somebody, and somebody is just walking around here, a little lifeless little puppy, a lifeless little meat sack here. Yep, and it's mad. And this thing is mad. This thing. What's the dismay with the conflict? It's sweet dreams. Somebody thought that if something was going to be sweet, or that it would turn out how it is that they thought, or that how they envisioned it to. They enticed this thing with some type of divine being soul. This could be like an unborn child here, a child that was yet to be born, something like that here. And they couldn't deliver here. This thing is pissed the fuck off. This could be some type of snake entity or something like that. Eternal love. Okay? Sweet dreams and eternal love. This thing is fighting with it because no, they didn't. So some divine beings are connected to the underworld, or they have mad respect or ranking over entities in the underworld that roam the underworld here. Okay. Somebody could have even been like, let's say in a past life that you were a god or goddess or a very powerful deity, right? You could have had mad respect and love from entities and beings from the darkness or underworld here. And somebody definitely could have conjured up something and thought that this was against, like, conjured up a dark ass powerful entity from the underworld here, from the darkness here. But this entity could love whoever it conjured up something against, or maybe the unborn child of a divine being is descendant or something like that. Yep. With enticement, real estate, and daydream. Somebody done housed themselves and got real fucking comfortable in somebody's body, in somebody's vessel. Yep. And this thing cares about whomever this entity is. It cares about whoever this person tried to do something against this entity. This could be like this entity's descendant, a sweetheart, okay, a divine being, and this entity is pissed off because because it allowed you to conjure it up to say it was going to do A, B, C, and D doesn't mean that it. I don't even know. Yep, you tried to rob somebody. This person tried to rob somebody of their descendant, or tried to rob somebody of their divinity here with that care, or even like taking this. This is giving me like taking candy from a baby here. Like, boy, people are so stupid. The sweet dream. The sweet dream here. What's the sweet dream? I'm hearing somebody is in the upside down as well. Upside down, whatever that is. The sweet dream. Stability. I cannot make it up. Somebody is in like the upside down or something. Because what they tried to do for stability against a sweetheart here. Not knowing that this sweetheart is possibly the descendant of this entity and a blessing here. They was trying to steal somebody's stability, somebody's luck, blessing, somebody's prosperity and abundance here of an entity with the luck, okay? With the luck. Yep, they sorry now. They are sorry now. Yep, because they thought it was a good idea. I cannot make it up. They thought it was a good idea they thought it was a good idea to try and rob a sweetheart of their stability, their luck, their blessings, their fortune, their abundance here. Now they sorry because this thing is mad. This thing is mad. Yep. And again, this thing is pissed off. And whoever this person is, they're going through hella conflict. Orion could be significant. Constellation Orion here. Yeah, so this entity done made itself real comfortable in somebody's vessel. And they thought they were gonna live it up. This thing is partying in somebody's vessel, causing so much inner turmoil and conflict because people don't think when they conjure these things up. A King of Cups could be significant. Somebody thought that they would be pleased. Somebody didn't know how invested this entity was in a descendant. Like, wow, gee wowzers. And this person is unstable. They wanted to take somebody's stability. Now they're unstable. Okay. They wanted to cause instability in somebody's courage and somebody's whoever this descendant is, they could have been meant to be an emperor. This person could have been an emperor in a past life here. Yeah, that they tried to do magic on, or they conjured up with that emperor energy. Somebody that's like very high ranking in the underworld here. Shucks to be down. A Queen of Swords is significant here. Some type of offer was rejected by a Queen of Swords, from a Queen of Swords. Give me more on this Queen of Swords energy. Oh, Lord. Patience and instability. This thing got time. Whatever it is, it has time. And I'm telling you, it ain't going nowhere. It don't matter how much if this person put up a fight here. It's not going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. It's like you conjured it up. It's not going anywhere until death do you part. Damn. But that's justice, because people don't know what they be conjuring up, trying to steal people's destiny and stuff, trying to do sex magic, trying to just all kind of dumb stuff, bro. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be a feminine that tried to do this to another feminine here. This person losing money and everything. With this Queen of Swords, that masculine, toxic masculine energy that I picked up on. Y'all can hear me, right? Because I'm be pissed off if I've been talking all this time. But that masculine, toxic masculine energy could be a Queen of Swords here, or it could be a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. It could be a feminine and very masculine energy, very toxic masculine energy. Okay. But with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, it could be like a Queen of Swords that tried to turn somebody's life upside down. With the Queen of Pentacles, tried to take their destiny, tried to take their luck, their fortune, their abundance here, their prosperity here, tried to take their stability here. And they thought that what they were doing was justified until they realized they conjured up something against, they conjured up an entity against this own descendant here. Okay. Not realizing with that Five of Swords what they were going to have to give up here if something didn't work. I'm pretty sure that there were warning labels with this conjuring, I don't know, spell, whatever it is that this person did. Damn, this entity said it want restitution and recompense here for its descendant. I cannot make this shit up, bro. I cannot. Somebody just would not walk away from something. Somebody really thought that this was like, I guess they figured they'd go out with a bang here. Somebody didn't look into some shit and realize that they conjured up an entity against its own descendant. How you knock these down? Stay off that dresser. Yep. Somebody is in like a walking dream state, but they also feel like that they're in a sunken place here. What's the Hermit energy? Somebody should have looked and did their research more. Somebody didn't do their due diligence on who is related to who. And because a lot of ancient texts are not available to us anymore, it's just kind of like before they tried to sacrifice somebody's descendant here. Because a lot of ancient texts aren't here anymore, or we can't find them, or they're locked away heavy in the Vatican here. It's like you really can't do any due diligence when it comes to looking up who is the descendant of, who's the royal bloodline of, whose ranking is what. And it just brings me to a further conclusion that people just should not just be doing shit against other people. Man, look, I don't even want to say what that says. Somebody should have tried to sacrifice this one. They should have looked into something before they called themselves trying to sacrifice something, because an offer that somebody made, they should have thought about this on somebody that was this is like the healer of a bloodline. And let's say this entity was an entity that was cursed to the darkness for whatever reason in the past, like dirty, dark deed. And this is an entity that chose a descendant later on down in the line to be the one that would heal the generational curses, heal the generational bloodline here, release those from captivity, prison, spiritual jail that had been like condemned to jail until, one of their far descendants broke a specific generational curse off of that bloodline and stuff. And they really conjured up man, look. Somebody is a generational curse breaker of their bloodline. I can't make it up. With the Six of Wands, somebody is a generational curse breaker who was chosen by their bloodline that probably has been sitting in spiritual jail or captivity. Somebody conjured one of these things up and tried to sacrifice its own chosen descendant. They were supposed to heal them from a binding here. Supposed to break a generational curse here, heal a bloodline here, to bring them back fortune here, okay? Bro, I said not 6 of Wands. That was a 9 of Wands. This person feel real weak and stupid for this shit now. Because this thing also could have, like, if this thing was, like, held captive somewhere, it's some type of spiritual condemnation here, in the darkness, or whatever the case may be. The moment that this person conjured this thing up, they don't realize that they traded places with this thing. They took on this thing's like eternal condemnation. That's what I keep hearing here. They took on this person, that took this entity's place here. Give me that 4 of Swords. They ain't see this coming. They should have thought about it. They ain't see this coming. Yep. That somebody was chosen. That somebody was chosen for the very thing that this person tried to steal from them. Somebody was chosen by their bloodlines, okay? And this person will be stuck with this thing until they transition. But also, when I say that 6 of Swords, this is like this person taking this thing's or this entity's place, okay? With all due respect, this entity's place in, like, condemnment. That's what I keep hearing. A King of Pentacles. So they could become a King of Pentacles. They really thought that they... But I'm getting heavy that somebody is a... not just a generational curse breaker, but they were supposed to free their bloodline from some type of spiritual jail or condemnation here of the darkness here. And they were chosen for this particular deed or duty here, or mission. And somebody tried to take the very things that these ancestors left, or that the divine gave this person in order to properly complete this particular mission. Give me more on the... Yep. Yep. I said 6 Wands. It still came out. It still came out. And 10 of Pentacles. Somebody literally thought that they were going to take the very things, the tools, the gifts, the spiritual gifts, the abundance, the prosperity, the look, the blessings, the good fortune, the healing powers from somebody by conjuring up their bloodline. This person don't have no fight left in them. They weren't gonna be able. They never was gonna be able to do it. They never were gonna be able to fight and get somebody else's wish fulfillment or destiny here. And this person damn sure was in inner conflict here, okay? Because they finding out, okay? The beans have been spilled. I'm telling you what I love, that this person is the descendant of this entity. The descendant, and this thing had a silent resentment towards this person that trusted them. That you trusted the entity. This person trusted the entity, who are masculine or feminine. But this was a karmic lesson for this person. Yep, because this entity double-crossed. This entity double-crossed them. And ain't no illusions here. This person cannot even fake the funk anymore. They're intrigued. They're intrigued now, or they found themselves being intrigued when a lie was exposed on why it was they were trying to swap or steal somebody's destiny. And this thing done gave this person a cold shoulder. If it's been calling on it, it ain't shit. This person trying to keep up appearances here. They're overthinking. There's a lot of rumors going on about this person having unspoken tensions. This drifting apart. This is this person in the fucking sunken place here. Oh, because the real reason why was because they wanted this person in a love triangle. They had this divine being in a love triangle with probably a divine being who they thought was their friend. Or that's this person who was in a love triangle with an entity that it thought was his friend. Yeah. And they really thought that they were safe with this hidden agenda of this thing get conjured up. New alliances that's been playing with this person's mind because they knew this person was jealous of whoever it is that they conjured this thing up. And now this person is having an ego check because they realizing that this divine being is a fucking descendant of all these energies or entities that were waiting for this one chosen person to break a generational curse off their bloodline with the release expectations. I can't make it up. And this thing, look, and they protecting the person. And now this person knows the truth. Now people know the truth. People also know that this person is possessed. They know that. They know this person is possessed. They know this person possessed. I can't make it up. They know this person is possessed. They know this person is possessed here. Yep. Because this person, this entity ain't gonna let up until this person is like complete. You hear me? 5 of Pentacles. Okay. A King of Swords here. This could be this entity. Yep. That chose somebody down their bloodline here to be a generational curse breaker. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Because since I've been sick, collective, and been recovering from having the fucking flu and shit, sinus infection and stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and just let a couple people slide in my live chat. But you better know that when you bring your bitch ass over here, you better find you something safe to fucking do or shut the fuck up. That's what I do now. You entitled to your opinion, but over there in your shit. Come up over here talking crazy to me, because I'm telling you, baby, I ain't the motherfucking one. I ain't the one. You that miserable bitch, go find you some motherfucking company, because it ain't over here. Bitch or nigga. Take that shit as it resonates. Coming over here with that stupid ass shit, because I'm heavily ignorant. Try your luck with me. Try your luck with me. Because I don't go on you hoes pages. Oops, I forgot. Maybe you don't have one. I don't go on y'all bitches pages, your social medias, no, none of that. And go harassing you and talking crazy to you. Like, if you can't hear me, just say that. If I'm not saying something that resonates with you, you're free to click off. Nobody is forced to sit here and watch my channel. Like, damn. Like, no, you want to come up over here in my channel and think you're going to be a troll? Bitch, I'll show you a grumpy troll under the fucking bridge. Especially considering the fact that I've been sick. Oh, I want a motherfucker to get this business. I really do. No person with a life, or no person that's happy in life, little, big, small, whatever they got to be happy with, is going to go on somebody's channel and be talking crazy. And that's how I know it's some of you dumb assholes that's trolling for that raggedy ass ex of mine. Like, damn, you bitches are pathetic. Pathetic ass bitches. I know y'all sitting up getting high, smoking that shit. Come up over here on my motherfucking channel asking me if I'm okay. Bitch, you okay? You okay, ho? You over here on my motherfucking channel. Bitch, you okay? I don't think I go seeking nobody and saying, are you okay? Is everything all right? Like, ooh. Damn, you bitches are losers. It's so pathetic. You bitches are losers. All of you. And I already knew that bullshit was finna start up soon. I seen that raggedy ass ex motherfucking following me on YouTube. Or I took a screenshot and showed everybody in my family and made sure that they took a picture too. Because y'all ain't finna start that bullshit up. Go find y'all something motherfucking healthy to do. You know, like eat some fruits and vegetables. Jog here. Something. Take your motherfucking mouth off that glass dick. Y'all hear me? Take the needles out your arm. This ain't the problems y'all want. You ain't gonna troll me on my page. Collective, I'm gonna go ahead and release y'all with love and light, baby, because you know, I really ain't got it all. Like, I really ain't got it all. I have no tolerance for nobody trying to harass me nor troll me. Okay? That's what's up. That's what's up, NYC. That's what's up. But no, like, I ain't for that shit. Like, all that bullying shit. Like, motherfuckers done bully me enough. Like, find y'all something to do. A bitch ain't gonna never approach me on the streets. Ain't nobody ever gonna come up to me. Like, I already knew the bullshit was gonna start. But I put certain measures in place in order to protect myself, though. So, collective, if the message resonates with you, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, because I'm trying to keep it together here, okay? I'm trying to keep it together, y'all. I can be real unhinged. That's why I don't fuck with nobody. I stay away from people. I don't mess with nobody. I can be real unhinged. I just want to do what I like to do my reading here, and this shit makes me happy. You know what I mean? So, motherfuckers going on people's pages, like seeking people out to do that harassment and that trolling and bullying shit. Like, nobody is a bully. You're not real bullies. You're hiding behind a page. You're not real bullies. Because when I see you bitches is all smiles and always. Cause baby, don't nobody know unhinged until they see me. I'm gonna stay in love and light. Love and light. Hot hands. Okay? Collective, I release y'all with love and light. And I hope y'all stay safe, cool, calm, and collective out here. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.